If it starts. Okay. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another Around 30 Minutes. I hope you enjoy this stuff. I love doing it. And today I have a very special guest. I have Miss Sharknado herself, Emily. Emily, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm good. I've
Thank
had a
you.
whole day of eating pizza, so
Yeah, how'd that go? Was it just a pizza party or you
good.
just
It's just a few boys having floor time.
mm,
It's more like a play
mm,
date, UK version of a play date.
awesome.
And then we get to eat pizza at the end.
Nice. So what kind of pizza was it? Is it like a chain restaurant pizza or did y'all make it
Oh
or
yeah, we just went to Pizza Hut because it's like
oh.
pay £10 or you can eat pizza.
Oh, really? Nice. I used to work at Pizza Hut a
Yeah.
little while back. I worked at Pizza
Did
Hut for
you?
like 3 years. Yeah, I was a delivery driver, whatever, all that stuff and everything. So
Nice.
that's
So
awesome.
you had
Yeah,
like a great scent of pizza goodness
my
every
car
night.
smell, my car smelled like pizza and ass, basically what it was.
Pizza ass, the best
Yeah,
type of
pizza and
pizza.
ass was what my car smelled like. It was an old, I don't know, it was a Chevy Cavalier. It was an old
Mm.
car like that, and I had pizza in there all the time, and it was trashy and everything. So if nobody knows you, how do people know you? I know you're very active in the groups and everything, and you've been so why Transformers? You are in a kind of a male dominant kind of
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, collection, collectors and
Yeah.
everything. So why Transformers for you?
So I was born in '85, so I just
Okay,
missed the whole of Transformers hype.
correct. Yeah.
Um, so I was pretty much a tomboy as a kid. So in the UK, I caught all of the old reruns. So like
Yeah. Hmm.
Visionaries, Centurions, Transformers, GoBots,
Hmm.
Thundercats, He-Man,
Yep.
and you could pretty much just. We used to have like a kind of cheap bargain shop called Woolworths.
Oh,
So
yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
yeah, so my aunties, because I wasn't allowed Transformers because they were boy toys, because it's the 80s and girls have to have girls' toys and
Yeah.
boys have to
Hmm.
have boys' toys.
Exactly. Hmm.
And my aunties used to just like secretly buy me Transformers and like keep them
Cool.
at their house. And I
Nice.
used to, because my parents used to go to Europe a lot to do like motocross racing. They used to like ditch me at my auntie's at the weekends.
Ah,
So I used to be able to
my
watch.
parents did too.
Yeah, so I used to be able to watch whatever I wanted. So it always used to be like boys' cartoons
Hmm.
and like films I shouldn't have really been watching, like the Aliens
Oh,
films and
yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
Um, so it's always been kind of like a forbidden fruit for me.
Hmm.
And then when I kind of got to a point where I had my own job and I could buy my own things, I got into McFarlane figures first and
Oh,
all the
nice.
Spawn stuff. And
Okay.
then um like Armada came out and they did like
Hmm.
the computer games
Yep.
and the comics and the TV show, and I started watching that and I was like, oh, this reminds me of watching it at my auntie's house being like a little kid. And
Exactly.
that's when I started kind of getting back into it because I could afford to buy it myself and
Yep.
have it myself. um and it just kind of spiraled out of control there. And
Hmm.
then a lot of my collecting has come from being on social media. So I started off on Instagram. So a lot of people know me from the Instagram
Hmm.
circuit.
Yep.
Um, yep, Forge circuit, uh, and that's how it kind of happened because it was like, oh, I've got this really old NAF RID Megatron that I've had for years. I took a photo of it, and I got like 25 more likes than what I did of taking a picture of my cat. So I just started taking more and more
Yeah.
pictures and
Exactly.
getting more and more people started following me just for taking pictures of toys. And it
Yeah.
got to a point where I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting more likes for more toys.
Yeah.
And that's when it was like, oh, I need to buy more toys so I get more likes.
I don't know. A lot of people like cats now, so I don't know. You might want to go back to cats and everything. So
I
I
think,
know I follow you on Instagram. So why
yep.
have you stopped taking pictures, or do you? Are you just taking a hiatus or something, or just
So yeah, I did used to take a lot of photos, didn't
yeah,
I?
yeah, really good ones
Well,
too. Really, really. But
actually,
you've done some. I've seen some recent ones with the little legends and stuff. The Iron Factory, the little. So and they're they're beautiful. They're really great pics.
mhm,
So are you coming? Are you
thank you.
trying to get back into that
I'm trying
thing?
to get back into that
Good,
because
good.
so I got married and then I divorced, then I moved house,
Mhm.
then I met another guy and I met a guy who absolutely loves Transformers. So now we've got like a house full of
Awesome.
Transformers.
That is so
so
awesome. Well, answer that question. I'll ask you how you met that met
yeah.
Dave and everything.
So that's how I've kind of, because I've got my own house again and my own space, because like a lot of my
Yeah,
toys had to be packed away for about 2 years, so
right.
I couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I
Yeah,
didn't really have any space to do anything and be creative.
right.
So yeah, it's just slowly
So now
getting
you're back
back
into
into it.
now
Yeah,
you're back
yeah,
into the swing of things. That's good.
yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, because like I said, you really take some good pics, and
Mm.
especially that little background with the legends. I really loved it and everything. So how did you meet Dave? If I could say his name, sorry, I just said it anyways. But how did everybody knows him? I mean,
Oh yeah,
come
yeah.
on now, everybody. Y'all, and
Um,
I was going to ask you about y'all do y'all do some videos too on YouTube, and it's
we
been
do,
a
yeah.
while. I know y'all did one for TF Nation and everything and all that stuff. And is that what that's the big convention over there, correct? TF
Yeah, yeah,
Nation. Okay.
TF Nation. Um, I got into meeting him because okay, so this is really quite. So Kathleen Clutters? Yeah, it's a long
Uh,
story.
okay. No, that's fine.
Kathleen
No, hey,
Clutters,
we have all the time in
she
the
is an
world.
Australian reviewer,
Okay.
and she's like a female. So I was like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, I know who she is. Yeah,
yeah. So
I know who she is.
she did that,
Mhm.
and so I saw someone sent me a message saying, "Oh, Kathleen's getting bullied on a YouTuber channel," and I was like, "I ain't having that. I'm gonna go over there and just
Oh, yeah.
tell these fuckholes, sorry,
Exactly.
just tell them,
No,
just tell them straight." So I had to add myself to the group, and it took ages. And then by the time I got there, it had all gone. Things had been deleted, and I was like, "Oh damn, I missed that drama."
oh.
And it was actually one of Dave's Facebook groups
Mhm.
that he admins. And so he sent me, a girl in a Transformers group will slide into her DMs and send her some
He's
kind
been
of
he's been penis pics, did he? He didn't do that.
no, but
Okay.
I have had a penis pic with an
Oh,
Optimus Prime
I'm
before.
surprised you have not got one daily. To be honest, in this
Oh,
kind of fandom, I'm really surprised that you are not getting them constantly.
if anybody wants to send me penis pictures, please do not send them with Optimus Prime because I hate him to a passion. Maybe like a Megatron or a Starscream. I'll be happy for that.
We're
That's
Starscream
fine.
fans. We're Starscream fans. Come on now. I love me some Starscream. I don't want to see dick or anything like that, but I'm just saying. I love some Starscream. Now, if girls want to send me some Starscream pics, hey, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm
That's
not
fine.
gonna everything. So yeah, that's how y'all
Yes.
met. Y'all just met through the.
Yeah, we just met through talking through that, and then we met up at a British convention. It wasn't it wasn't TFN.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was one called Roll Out Roll Call, and that
Okay.
was like a GI Joe, Transformers, like He-Man,
Just
all
a
kind
mix of
of
stuff.
80s.
Okay.
Yeah, really good
Cool.
80s stuff, and we kind
Do
of
they
met
still do
there.
that? Do they still have those around?
No, they
Um,
haven't done one for 2 years, but I'm hoping that another one will crop up
yeah.
just to
Oh yeah.
add to another one because there isn't that much over here apart from TFN and then like small little ones and then like MCM, which is like a massive, like a more of a Comic-Con one where it's everything.
Okay. Yeah. Just mixture of everything. Okay.
Mm.
That's cool. Well, that's awesome, man. I didn't know how y'all met and everything. But so, are y'all going to do more videos? That's another question. Or I mean, I know y'all do a couple
Yeah.
here and there, but
Yeah,
are y'all doing
so
reviews?
most of like the British YouTube normally starts kicking off when it's TFN, so everyone just starts
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
loads
there
of
were
TFN
tons. Yeah, there were
related. Yeah, so it's always
tons. I
like
watched them. They were
so
good
many.
and everything. It's tons of them stuff. I
And
was
then it
like,
like dies down, and then as soon as TFN releases, we always get like a couple of the regulars that go, "Yeah, so this has been announced on TFN." So
yeah.
yeah,
And I know.
hopefully.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to say something. It's awesome. I know Thew, he's one of your good
Yeah.
pals, I'm sure. He does a lot. I like watching his videos. He's really funny and everything. I like watching him. He's really good. I don't, and I watch Christopher. I think Johnson.
Yeah.
He does reviews and everything. I watch him all the time. So there's not really a lot of reviewers that are over in the UK that I watch anymore. I think is Ben's Collectibles. Is he over?
Ben's Collectibles is one of us again now
Okay.
because he did go to Canada and came
Yeah.
back.
Okay, I watch him sometimes. He's pretty good. So there's not really a whole lot that I watch over in the UK, but that's not the point. So what is it that you mainly focus on collecting? I know it's the Fembots. I know that in Transformers. Do you collect any other lines? I mean, is there other 80s stuff or recent?
So just that isn't Transformers.
Right. Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Okay. So I recently picked up some Centurions. So is it Doctor Terror? And I picked him up for really cheap. And after having him, I'm like, oh damn! Now I need to start getting more Centurions.
It's a rabbit hole.
It's really bad, yeah. And GoBots, I've got a couple of GoBots. I've got the machine robots. The last lot they did, the bigger ones, the big cycle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they'll do more bigger ones.
Yeah.
But really, just Transformers and robots are more my kind of thing. I don't think I kind of deviate from the path
that
I've set myself on.
I've tried. That's what my wife put a thing one collection, because I did Marvel Legends. I love Mask, and then I've gone down this rabbit hole of NECA horror figures and everything. I've been doing a lot of those now, and I mean they're cheap. They're kind of $30. You get a lot of stuff and everything.
Yep.
Really, really awesome to take pictures of and everything. So, and I guess she kind of lets me get away with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
She didn't really say anything, but whatever.
I think the main thing, as long as you can pay the bills and put a bit away extra, it's fine.
That is true. That is true. I think that's what with all collectors, and sometimes it gets out of your hand. Some people don't know how to manage that, and they let their bills go, and instead they're waiting for something like which this is a rush for people. When you get something new, you get kind of excited. So they take that over and they don't pay their bills, and they get in problems. They get in different, difficult situations and everything. So
I also think, think it's your mental state as well. So when I was taking loads and loads of pictures and buying loads and loads of robots, I was in a pretty bad place mentally because, and I just kept buying loads because it was that buzz of, oh yeah, I've got something new. It's really, really good.
Yeah, that little rush.
Where now I find that I'm not actually buying as much as what I used to.
Because you're in a better place,
Yeah, and also I've got a little bit more of a focus. I buy all the Sharks, which I've nearly got. I buy Fembots, which is getting to a point where it's all really expensive ones, and I'm like, oh, damn, this is getting bad. Yeah. Or I'll just buy ones that I think, oh my god, that looks extremely beautiful. I need it in my life. I just picked up the new Perfect Effects Dragoon. Yeah,
we know Megatron. It's Megatron.
I can't. The Beast Wars Megatron. So I've just picked him up, and he's amazing. So
right. I've heard mixed things about him. I've heard some. He looks really amazing, but he's not really fun to mess around with.
Oh my god, no, he's not. It's kind of it's one of those ones that you touch, put in a really good position, and then just leave him there. Just leave him, and you can have a smile at him, and then it's okay.
I understand. Yeah, I may pick him up. I don't know. I have the Gorilla, the Optimus, Optimal Primal, so I'll probably have to get him just to.
He's not fragile or anything. I think he's fallen over a few times and nothing has pinged off or snapped, unlike the Leonidas that they did. It's just trying to get him balanced and keeping him balanced.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I wait for Gorilla, whatever you call him, and I may wait on this one, because like I said, TFCon is next weekend, and I don't have a lot of room to bring stuff back, and he's pretty massive, and I think he's bigger than Gorilla, isn't he?
He is massive. Yeah. You might have to give me 2 seconds. I need to go in the drawer and get my charger for my laptop because it's flashing at me, going, "I'm gonna run out."
No, that's all right. That's all right. I just talked to Chris. Suffer from anxiety and depression. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of people this is therapy for some people. Like when I take photos and stuff and I do my reviews, I have a good time. Like I'm not getting paid for this and everything. Sorry,
This
I'm
might be
talking.
really unflattering. Sorry of me just kind of
No, it's all
leaning
right.
over, trying to plug in my laptop.
I was just talking to
I
the
should have.
people that are watching. I was talking to Chris. He says he suffers from anxiety and depression. And he found that Transformers really helped, which it does. And like I said, when I take photos and do reviews, like I said, I'm not getting paid to do my reviews, so I'm just doing it because I like to do it, and it relaxes me. And like I said, doing the photo stuff, yes, plastic therapy, basically what it is, what Josh said. So yeah, I mean, I understand, and it's good, but sometimes you let it, get out of hand, and you can't pay your bills and blah blah this. I think she froze. Did she freeze? Oh, I think she froze up. Oh, and it was going good too, man. This is an awesome interview. I love it. I think she froze. She may have to come back. She just missed it. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Her laptop was dying, folks. I'm sorry. Um, I clicked because I have a sickness. I don't know what kind of sickness it is, but are you down with the sickness? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. So if y'all don't mind, go down there and hit that like button for me. It gets my content out there and shows that you care a little bit. I really appreciate it. And thank y'all very much for coming in. Hopefully she'll come back and we can finish up and everything because it's a really good interview. I have to have her back on. How about that? Hey, Galvatronus, how you doing? Everybody is in here. Sean, there she is.
Yes. Oh my god. I
It's fine.
just I just missed it. I plugged it in and it
Oh, it
just
died
started
right on you.
switching. I
Yeah,
was like, no.
yeah, because you were froze like, oh, this or something
I
like
was
that. You
like,
had some weird face like that. I was like, I think she froze. And I was just talking to everybody in this, all that stuff. So, I guess, so you, what I've known, I met you. We've known each other for a while, and we
hmm.
don't talk a lot. But you worked with old Bubby Skullface, and you
Oh
was like a
yeah.
therapist on one of his reviews. How was it working with old Mr. Bubby?
Oh well, okay, so as you kind of know, I'm not particularly very tech savvy.
No way. I'm not either.
so, um, so he asked me to do a few questions for him. He just did it out of the blue because I used to just comment on his videos and comment on his Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said, can you just, I'm doing a Q&A. Can you read the questions for me? Can you record yourself asking the questions and I'll hash
Right.
it together? And I
Yeah.
was like, cool. So I recorded them, sent them in like the worst possible format ever. And he just was such a gent and just sorted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, the second lot of questions, it took me ages to record just because it was really bad. I'd started taking like antidepressant tablets.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody watches it, I'm so sorry. I'm so slurry and just, it's
No, I thought
really
it was
like, it's
excellent.
really bad to watch for me personally. It's really bad for
Oh, well,
me to
yeah.
watch
Yeah,
it. I was
personally,
like,
yeah.
oh man, this is a pretty bad place I was in. And he was like, can you send it over? I quite want to get it done. I was like, yeah, I'll get on that.
I have to go watch it. I have to
Just
go back and
rubbish.
watch it. I don't remember it being slurred, like you were slurring or anything. I
Oh,
had
I
to do
think
them
I was a
all.
bit. Oh, I don't think it was one of my best, to be honest.
Okay.
Not
I
one of,
like them.
but yeah,
I
it's
think,
good.
to be honest, y'all should do it again. I mean, I think
Mm.
it'd be pretty cool. And I thought we were supposed to do a collaboration of sharks, which I was going to ask you again. Why sharks? Why do you love
Why
sharks?
sharks? Why sharks? They're just beautiful. They're
Oh, I
just
know.
like, they're just okay. So this started. This actually started off with me trying to get my ex-husband into Transformers because he was like, sharks are my spirit animals. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
you
really?
do know there's like sharks in Transformers, right? And he was like, is there
Wink,
really? And I was
wink.
like, yeah, there's some. I'll show you. So I bought like a cyber shark
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
transmetal cyber shark, sorry. And I got it and I was like, yeah, he ain't having this. This is amazing. And
Mm-hmm.
then I found out that there was Skybite from RID, and I
Yeah.
remembered him from watching the
That was my
cartoons.
first one. That was my first
Oh, he's
shark was the RID one.
so yeah, but he's so beautiful. The plastic, how it's pearlescent and stuff,
Mm-hmm. The
is
purple.
just.
Yeah.
I've
Shine.
never seen another toy kind of have that kind of beautiful effect to it.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of spiraled out of control because I got those two, and then I was like, well, I've got two, I might as well start buying more. And I bought the normal Cyber Shark and Hellscream, and I ended up getting loads of them. And then like KFC did the Sancho, yeah, and that's when I found out about Brave and Captain Shark, and I was kind of like, I really love this character, and then I ended up just buying all of them, all of the KFC sharks.
Nice.
And that's where it's kind of got to. I've got like G1s and
what do you have left?
gear.
What do you have left?
To get Hell Sharks? Okay, so I need to get an original Captain Shark, because even though he's not really Transformers, he still is Transformer, if you know what I mean, because it's Brave and it came after.
Right,
the Skybite repaint of, was it Hellscream or Hellwarp? The purple Skywarp.
Was that the Universe one you're talking about, the 2-pack?
No, I've got those. I've got both of them, the Universe and the Beast Wars Neo. It was Skybite came in. Generation Skybite came in a Takara version that was like a Skywarp.
Yes.
I think that it's just him now. Just him.
Okay, I know. Oh, the Cloud one.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I had the Starscream with he was the recolor of Blitzwing.
Yep. Oh, you mean Blitzwing?
Yeah, Blitzwing. Yeah. Well, are you looking forward to the movie? Do you? I know. I don't think you. I think the movies are shit. But are you looking forward to Bone Bear at all?
Okay, so my other half is the biggest.
That's a no.
Like he is the biggest movie fan around. I've never known someone who he really loves. See, a movie Optimus Prime is his Optimus Prime.
Oh,
so some people it's like G1. His is movie.
Well, that's weird. I've never heard anybody saying that's their prime.
Well, he got into I would call him down to say join in this conversation, but I don't know what stage of clothing he's in. He's just got off the bat.
Wait,
anyway,
I'll take my shirt off. He wants to. We'll be comfortable. We'll just whatever.
So he had all the G1. He was into G1. He can't even remember G1 as a kid, but he remember his starting off point of getting back into Transformers was the movies. Gotcha. So like his thing is movie Optimus Prime.
Just kids growing up now, or that's their that's their Optimus Prime. Right? It's just I've never known somebody around our ages that would say that that's their prime.
Yeah,
so, that's cool.
Skirting around your conversation question, yes and no, because I'm quite interested to see where those kind of G1 inspired designs have come from that we've seen from the last trailer.
Yeah,
where you've got like the War for Cybertron stuff, and how that mixes in with the film. If it's just like a cutscene from the beginning, I think it's going to be. Yeah, I quite like to think it's like trying to put, the War for Cybertron Siege.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, like trying to mix that in with that film as well as the official movie toys. So they're kind of a big advert for that that's going to come out next year. Yeah,
because Siege is coming right out after.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like in January or something like that. Yeah. So I think Bobby said it. He said that a lot of people just think it's going to be like a dream sequence or something like a flashback. Yeah. And I said to that, I understand that a lot of people hate Michael Bay and everything. That's that's fine. He he didn't know shit about Transformers, but I think this director is actually trying a little bit, and he knows a little bit about Transformers. So even if it is a little bit, I'm hoping that it swings to a lot of people watch the movie and it goes towards that, like, hey, these people want to see this. Maybe we need to start doing something like that instead of doing a car and a boy, and all that teenage and just showing booty and all that stuff and explosions and stuff.
I don't think it would even bother me if it didn't even fit in with any of the Bayverse films. If it was completely its own thing, it wouldn't even bother me. Like as if it was a complete new reboot.
Yeah, I heard. There's rumors and all the rumors and everything that it might be a soft reboot. I don't know, but
Yeah.
then you're looking at it, but it's still the same. You know, the Bumblebee and the drop kick and all that stuff are the same kind of Transformers that Bay was. So you're just like, I don't know if I believe that because just because we saw and a lot of people, I think even Bobby said that they just threw that G1 stuff in because a lot of people were ticked off about the Blitzwing thing.
Yep.
Because he looked like Starscream. I even did a video and said I'm excited it's Starscream, and then they dropped that and it's like, but they've changed his face and everything. They changed a lot of stuff on him.
Yeah.
I think they look like Blitzwing. So
we'll see. To be honest, if they're doing that and they're putting things in at a very later stage when the film's almost kind of done or is done, then at least they're kind of listening to fans. And like Bay, that was like, oh no, I just want some titty shots and some big explosions and some big old robots.
I was at BotCon in 2010, and he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, whatever. And he just did act like he didn't give a shit. And just like. And like Chris, Chris is in the chat. He said, Michael Bay brought the franchise back in life, and I totally believe that. He brought it to a global, more, and put it back on the map. And I don't fault. I tip my hat to him. I'm glad he did it because who knows, Transformers may not even been around now if it didn't hit the movie. So I understand that, but he didn't give a rat's ass about it. And he had Steven Spielberg on there, just to bring in a big name, and that didn't help at all. I mean, it's just like. I like the movies, to be honest, but
I went back because Dave is such a big movie fan. I have to sit there and watch them quite often.
You're like, oh, really, dude?
Yeah.
For real?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Watch some G1 or something. Can we watch Beast Wars? Can we watch Beast Machines? I don't care.
So, but it is so. From watching the first one to watching the last one, I don't know how anyone can say that there is any canon to them.
There's no the plot holes.
There actually is a plot to the first one, where the last one it's just visually confusing.
All the producers got in one room and said, "All right, we're going to put 13 ideas into one movie, and it's only going to be 2 hours too. So we're going to try to, conglomerate all that crap." And everybody's like, Michael Bay's like. Can we have explosions? Yes. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Yes, boobs, ass, everything, and then big explosions. I'm there. And Cogman has to slap a fish like 13 times just to, just to be funny. Everything. Oh God. And I'm Optimus Prime 13 times at least.
Yep. Wow. It was interesting, but looking back at some of the old toys, they don't offend me as much as when they first came out.
Yeah. Do you like the Studio Series? Are y'all into the Studio Series stuff yet?
Dave is into the Studio Series. Like he's just picked up these guys. They're like
nice.
They kind of stay by the television because they're
those are two probably one of the two best ones out of that series, especially that Prime. That is probably the best Voyager Prime they have in the movies. I have to be honest, and that Starscream is really good too.
This was the part of the play date that they had today, so they're kind of in arm's reach. And they've been playing with Challenger today, so they've had.
Oh, I gotta get him too. I really gotta get him.
He's really good.
Yeah, he looks beautiful.
I just said that.
But I've heard he's not really fun to transform, though. Is he fun to transform?
I don't transform toys.
Oh,
I just like to take them out of the box. Just look at them on the shelf. They just look pretty.
You don't do.
Some of them I do floor time, but or I'll take photos. Photos are my floor time.
That's fine.
But I know I've transformed all of the Giga Dinobots.
Dinobots, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've had some floor time with that big Bruticus, Zeta Bruticus.
Zeta, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I had to have floor time with it because he fell over, and then I had to try and piece him back together before Dave came back in. So I was like, "Oh God, legs come off! Oh my God, I gotta try and piece."
Bruticus is as tall as me, so I'm a short guy. So what is it that what do you like to do in your spare time? I know you're big into the roller derby, and all that stuff. So explain, talk to me about that stuff. How did you get into that?
Okay, so I used to work in like an alternative goth clothing shop when I was younger, and girls, it was like a bit like a Hot Topic.
Okay.
We'll say it's a UK version of Hot Topic.
Okay, gotcha.
And girls used to come in and put posters up, and they were from like the local roller derby league, and they'll be like, every so often they would do like inductions and training to join. But because I worked in retail, it meant that I could never go to it or get to their like rookie intakes.
Okay.
So after I kind of left there and got another job somewhere else, I kind of went back to it and joined up and just started doing it. I think I've been doing it for about 7 years now. I'm still not really that good because I think I've had about 3 years out from just moving. I had a car crash and 3 of my discs stopped moving, so I was out for like about a year because I had a really bad back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's basically, someone said to me, if you don't know what it is, I would definitely recommend Googling it, because the rules and trying to explain it is
kind of
it's a bit like Quidditch, really. Like the rules are just crazy. But it's just basically 2 teams. You're in an kind of oval-like track, and you just have to hit each other. It's quite a full contact sport on roller skates.
Yeah. Are you in a league, or how often do you do it? Like, do you have seasons or something? Do you have like,
We do kind of have like summertime we have off because they're all women from the age of like 18 to like 40, and because some people have kids, they normally take the summer off. And because we're British, we don't do very well in the summer because we get too hot and we just start moaning because we're British.
I'm in the South. I understand. I'm in the South in the States, and it's really muggy.
But I currently, at the minute, I'm only skating about 3 hours because since I've moved down south, I've come to a smaller league than what I was from. Originally, I was doing about 9 hours skating a week and training.
That's good.
And I've kind of gone down to 3. So most of my time at the minute is trying to get back into doing the gym and training again. So
yeah, you told me you was back in the gym and everything. That's good.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So are you near Cody or Sam? Little Sam? Any of them? Are you near?
I'm not sure where Sam is, but I think Cody is like a little bit up that way.
So I'm northwest.
Yeah, so kind of like England almost has like a little bum that sticks out. So I'm kind of like here, and he's kind of like, I think he's just under London. Is he in Essex? Yeah, so he's like maybe about an hour and a half away.
Isn't he the king of England? Shouldn't he be like everywhere or something like that? I don't know.
He is everywhere.
He's over here in the States, actually. He went to Bobby's.
Is he there now?
Yeah, he went to Bobby's little Halloween party, and he's going to TFCon, so I get to see him. Sam's actually flying over. I get to meet him. That's going to be awesome. And I don't know if you know Tim K from Germany. He's flying over here. He's kind of in the groups and everything. He's in ROC and all that stuff. But he's a good dude. He's going to be flying over here and everything. And I would love to. I know. Have you ever met? I don't think you ever met Lenny. I know he's a big influence.
Wouldn't we all love to meet Lenny?
Wouldn't we?
Wouldn't we all just love to meet Lenny?
Just to be in his presence, just be like, oh.
Yeah, you can have one arm and I'll have the other, and we'll be fine. We can just, like a little Lenny sandwich.
I just need a finger. I'd be happy. Yeah, I'd be happy. Dude, if I could meet that dude, I would be happier and fly on shit, man. Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's just like a full-on bromance between you two.
I do.
Even I can see it between you two.
Yeah, it could. He's tall and skinny. I'm short and fat. It'd be a good mashup, That's awesome. But anyway, well, I want to say thank you. I had a really great time. I would love to have you back on. If anytime you're free, you are so welcome back. I'm glad I got to do this with you. Thank you so much for taking time.
I'm glad we've been able to like hang out because we always say we're going to do something that we never.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say we were supposed to do something like a review on the KFC shark stuff because you have I have 3 of them. You have like 4 or 5, right?
I've got 4. I don't think you've got the all black version.
I do not have
I think he was the first one to get released. I think he came in a 3-pack. Yeah, I'm sure they did the 3 because they were classed as like the prototypes. And you got
was he a prototype or something like a special edition?
Yeah, because they came in a 3-pack and you had all 3 heads, so you could have because he's got the Skybite head, Centro Barbosa head, and he's also got the Sharknado head.
Okay.
But
is he hard to find?
I think he is.
Okay.
Because I actually got mine off the guy who helped. I think he helped design it. Because Casey Stark designed it. Because I remember talking to Casey Stark at one of the auto assemblies before auto assembly became TFN, and he was just telling me about how he designed Sensor Barbosa and how he came up with the idea, because he just wanted a Captain Shark, because he couldn't find a Captain Shark, and I was like, well, I'm going to design one.
Who does?
And that's how he came about.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I don't have that one, I've never seen one, to be actually in person.
Do you want me to bring it to the camera so you can see?
I've never seen one at a show or anything or any of that stuff.
Yeah. It might be a bit dusty, but he's pretty cool. He's like, he's like a bit like floppy in places. So like back here is a bit.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop whoop.
Nice.
But yeah.
Is he sharp like the other ones?
Oh yeah, it's like you don't want to transform it because you will just cut your hands.
Yeah, I've helped myself quite a few times transforming Sancho and all that stuff every day. So
yeah, it's those knees, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the curved up spike, whatever. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah. Anytime you want to do something together, hey, I am open games. I really enjoy your work. You're awesome. I've known you for a while and everything, and
you're awesome.
I like your other half. He's cool. I like to see some more videos from him and everything. I love watching y'all's posts and everything, and just y'all two together. The reason why I said about y'all making videos because you two together are awesome. It's just fun.
Because we just take the mickey out of each other.
Y'all feed off each other. Like y'all are like Shattercast. Like I think the reason why Shattercast has lasted so long is because just different personalities, but we all mesh well. Yeah. Like we all complement each other, and you two complement each other, and it's so awesome. That's why I would love to see some more videos of y'all together.
I will tell him this.
Please tell him, because it is really awesome. But yeah, like I said, thank you very much, and like you are welcome any back. I had a great time. This was awesome. This made my Sunday, to be honest.
Oh, like that. Thank you.
No problem. So, like everybody in the thing, if y'all like this, hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Go look at her stuff. Oh, shout out where you're at. Do all that stuff.
Okay, so I am on Twitter as the Forge Circuit. I'm also on Instagram as the Forge Circuit. So pretty much, if you just Google the Forge Circuit, you'll find me. Exactly. And the main man's here. Quick, come say hi to Deluxe quickly. Quick.
Hey, hello. So hairy. I love that. I love that beard.
There you are. He's just so hairy.
Yes,
I love that. Love the beard.
Jedi's are supposed to be.
I would love to have y'all back on, both of y'all together. I would love to have y'all back on. It would be awesome. It'd be really
thank
cool.
You.
No problem. Like I said, thank y'all very much, and thank y'all for watching everything. I really appreciate it. Please go check her stuff out. It's really good. Her pictures are really, really nice, especially the last ones you've taken up. Heather.
Thank you.
Really good. Everything. So I guess I will see you on the next review, and good night, folks.
See you later.